Good evening. I know there's a few people, getting their last minute drinks, and we're ready to go. So want to welcome you all tonight to the annual FastTrack Awards. This is kind of an exciting evening for us because we haven't done this way before, so it's really great to see all of you and have this great room full. In the past, we've added two other things, and we decided that the companies we're honoring tonight are so important that to our economy, to our community, that we wanted to make a special kickoff for this week, a2Tech360. So again, this evening we honor Gazelle companies in our community. And despite the incredible challenges presented by COVID-19, these businesses continue to grow at an impressive pace. So our metric here is 20% increased average revenue, initially for 3 years. So when you hear us later talk about a one-year winner or a first-year winner, that's a firm that's done that for 3 years. It's not just a one-year thing. And we're also really impressed with the range of industries that are represented by this year's winners. The days since March 2020, I think we say this almost in every setting to each other, have been tough and isolating. So we're really excited to be able to come together tonight to honor the businesses that are positively contributing to our economy, which is a real cause for celebration. While we always have to keep working hard to keep the momentum growing, to grow Ann Arbor, Washtenaw County, Southeast Michigan, the state, and the nation, taking an evening every once in a while to pause and recognize the solid foundation on which our work will build is meaningful. So thank you for joining us, and congratulations, my first congratulations to all of our winners. I especially want to thank County Commissioner Sue Shink, who's here with us tonight. Thank you for joining us. She's also a board member of Ann Arbor Spark, and we appreciate her insights and leadership. It's not in the script, but those of you may be familiar or not familiar with Ann Arbor Spark. We are a nonprofit. We are made up of a board of business leaders, governmental local leaders, and our academic community. And we've been at this business since about 2005. And if I had a lot of time, I would give you the whole spiel about it, but tremendous impact. I'm very proud of the staff. I'm very proud of what we've been able to do, not only for startups, which is something that we're very well known for, but for mature companies like yourselves in the room. Let me move on then. So finally, it's always important to thank the folks that are making this happen, the sponsors of tonight's event. So KLA, who has come to town and has become a great contributor almost immediately, is the presenting sponsor for a2Tech360 for the entire week. And this program kicks that off. I want to thank you. Our accounting partner, Raymond, who helps us look at what you're doing and telling us that you are the ones that we should be honoring. But they also help us greatly in a lot of other ways and on the board, and they actually give me my golf partner in the Travis Point Golf League. So I just thought I'd add that for fun. North Star Bank also is a sponsor of this event, as well as Huntington Bank. So, oftentimes when you do these introductions, people say, it is my great honor to introduce. But I have to tell you that it really is my great honor to do this introduction tonight. And that is our keynote speaker before dinner, Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist. Garland has dedicated his career to solving problems, from spearheading campaigns for equity, equality, and justice to harnessing technology to solve real problems. His focus has consistently remained on serving the public and getting things done. He brings a lifetime of experience to the task, and it's important in the context of this room. He's started his own business, and he's an entrepreneur, and he has those genes in his DNA. The proof of that is he received his first computer at age 5, and began to set up a computer lab in the Detroit Community Recreation Center using computers that he built himself at age 16. Lieutenant Governor studied computer engineering and computer science at the University of Michigan. He graduated with honors and later had a successful career as a software engineer at Microsoft, helping to build SharePoint into the fastest growing product in the company's history. Garland has sought to address injustice and equity across our state at every level. His approach to addressing these disparities is deeply rooted in fact-based practices, science, and connecting with individuals across Michigan. My staff has had the privilege of meeting with him one-on-one. He took a great amount of time with us and to talk about our work, but also what was facing the state and what we needed to work on collectively together. So he's taken a sincere interest in helping Spark achieve its mission to advance our economy, and we're thrilled that he's here this evening to celebrate our FastTrack Awardees. Garland, thank you for your commitment to our state, and thank you for your partnership in supporting businesses. Please join me in welcoming Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist to the stage.
All right, how y'all doing? Good, I'm glad to be here. You know, Paul, I want to thank you. I want to thank the Spark team, the Spark board. This is really important to me. And as a person, you said, I had entrepreneurship in my gene. I'm a recovering entrepreneur. This is true. And that, recovering means that like you never quite shake it. You never quite, lose that bug that says, I have an idea and I want to put that idea into the world. I want to create value for people. I want to give folks a pathway to opportunity. I want to make some money. I want to do things that actually impact the world. And so the way that and the way that Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the way that we approach public service is really trying to do the same thing. We want to make sure that we can create the conditions for all those things to be true for as many people as possible. Well, I'm excited to participate in FastTrack and the awards here today and to both offer my congratulations, the state of Michigan's congratulations to those companies who will be recognized, is because you are well on your way to making that happen. This is about growth. This is about seeing something, about executing and doing so excellently, and then having that success build upon itself so that you can invest more in yourselves and your businesses and your communities and in your people. I think if we're successful as a state of Michigan, that's what we want to make happen. That's what we want to all see, and we want to see this across communities across Michigan. We know that there are people who have ideas that have just as much potential to be successful as all of yours do. I think the question and the challenge that we all have to present ourselves with, if we truly want to have growth that is beyond what we can imagine, is we must recognize that it's our responsibility to make sure that we're creating spaceways, opportunities, pathways for more people to have their ideas invested in too. And so I think those of you who are being recognized for the growth that you're experiencing now, my question is, how are you going to use that growth? How are you going to use the resources that you are building and acquiring? The people, the talented folks who make up your teams. What responsibility do you have to them and do they have to the community? I think when we ask ourselves these questions, the answers can only help but open wide or more wide the doorways and the pathways to prosperity for more people. At the end of the day and at the beginning of the morning, that's really what Spark is all about. It's about what is the thing that we need to do to be the catalyst, the impetus, the beginning point of something growing and being bigger, being better, being more valuable. That's truly what I think innovation is. You hear the word, I'm sure we're going to hear the word innovation by like every speaker at this stage. Let me tell you what I think innovation actually is. I think something is innovative if it's new, different, better, more valuable to more people. That's what success is, I think, for any enterprise that's ambitious enough to want to grow. I also think that's what success looks like for any community that wants to foster growth. We've seen that in an amazing way here in Ann Arbor and Washtenaw County, the greater Ann Arbor area. And I think we have work to do to make that true all across the state of Michigan. That's the intention of my public service alongside Governor Gretchen Whitmer. We want everyone in Michigan to feel like whatever their idea is, no matter what industry the business enterprise may be in, no matter what area of research may be your interest, that idea is valuable enough to build it right here, that the soil is fertile enough for that idea to grow here. And I think we can make that true. I think we can make it true by having communities like this one continue to come together to support one another, because that's important, but also not be so insular that others are not welcome. My grandma said, if you want something to be a big tent, you want to have a big tent, you got to have room in the tent for people who just got there. That means that we must be welcoming. We must recognize that every entrepreneur tomorrow is not going to look like the entrepreneurs of yesterday. And I'm saying this as someone who, when I was growing up, when I got that computer when I was 5 years old, when I started my first business when I was in college, I still didn't know anybody who was an entrepreneur. I didn't know any business owners. I never met anybody who owned a business or started a business, who took that risk or took that chance. But if we are able to expose more people to that set of experiences, the reason I'm an engineer is because I was exposed to engineering through a program called the Detroit Area Pre-College Engineering Program, DAPSEP, which actually brought me to the University of Michigan's campus for a 4-week residential experience in the summer as a 7th grader, like in between basketball camp. I stayed on the college campus. It was great. But how do we expose more people to that kind of pathway? How do we train more people? And this isn't just about young people. We can expose adults to these experiences too, because they have ideas that are ripe for growth and ripe for potential as well. That's why our administration has spent so many resources focused on how we're creating pathways to training and increasing and updating and upgrading and evolving skills and mindsets for adults here in Michigan. Every institution has a role to play in that. We actually just signed a state budget last week that fully funds programs like one we call Michigan Reconnect, which we think about that as reconnecting people to their potential and their future by providing tuition-free pathways for people to get new skills, new training, professional certification, so that they can change their career or go further in the one that they're in. Those are talented people with those sets of new credentials who could possibly be employees working for you or entrepreneurs working alongside you. We've done a similar program that rhymes with it called Michigan's Futures for Frontliners program, which is using federal COVID response dollars to actually train people who've been working on the front lines every day by giving them a tuition-free pathway. It's like the GI Bill for people on the front lines of the pandemic, saying, thank you, here's a tuition-free pathway for you to change and upgrade your skills as well. Because I can tell you something about whether it's grocery store worker, healthcare worker, utility worker who I've met who was working hard during this pandemic, they have ideas too. And those ideas are valuable. And they're working to solve and work through very practical problems. And one of the things I learned through my career is that people who are actually dealing with a challenge, who are going through the problem, seeing the ins and outs of it every single day, those are the people who have the solutions to that problem. Those are the people who, if those solutions are made real, if we put a little muscle, a little intellect, a little elbow grease, a little bit of money behind those ideas, those could be the next enterprises. Those could be the next gazelles, the next unicorns that come out of the state of Michigan to change the economy and change the world for the better, so that it's never the same. That's the kind of thing, the stock that we're built from here in the state of Michigan. I thank all of you for deciding to build your futures here in Michigan, because that's not a choice you necessarily had to make. When I graduated from University of Michigan with 2 engineering degrees, I was excited to be a software developer, but I thought I needed to go to another part of the country to be the professional I wanted to be. I left Michigan. I was gone for 9 years. I spent 4 years in Seattle working for Microsoft, 5 years working in Washington, D.C. before I came home 7 years ago. But if we do our jobs, there isn't a person with an idea who won't feel like that idea has a chance to be successful here in the state of Michigan. I can't help it if you fall in love with somebody from someplace else and you got to move because I can't help that. But I can do something about the conditions that can create economic opportunity. We can do something about that. We can make every community fertile ground. We can make it so that there are more, organizations that provide similar functions to Spark that are serving underserved communities in the state of Michigan, that are recognizing talent, even though it may not be talent in the way that it's looked like previously. People may be younger. People may be a little bit browner. People may be differently abled. People may be older. But their ideas have value. Michigan's a place that has always changed the world through ideas. The innovation of the automotive and the mobility industry that's defined the last 130 years of productivity around the world, the innovation wasn't the assembly line, it was the idea of the assembly line. The innovation of the cultural impacts that have grown from the state of Michigan, whether it's Motown or electronic music. It wasn't the actual music, it's not the instruments, it's the ideas that inspired the sounds that we hear. That's what this is about. That's what we're investing in. All of you who are investing in businesses, you're investing in the ideas of the people who are making things happen. So we have to enable people with ideas. We have to enable the potential for a person to have ideas, to be confident enough to communicate their ideas and put those ideas into the world. If we do that at scale, we will grow beyond our wildest dreams here in the state of Michigan. There will be pathways to prosperity that are so rampant and so available that we'll be falling over ourselves to press people toward them. And that is an exciting and inclusive future. That is a future that I believe will be a more equitable one, because more people will participate in it, and they'll see themselves in that future. They'll see a role for them to play in that future, regardless of what their current station in life, regardless of what their past history is. They'll only see that potential going forward and have the confidence, courage, credentials, and commitment to walk into that future proudly. That's what we need to create. That's what we can create if we all work together. And I think the spirit of collaboration is quite palpable here, because none of us got here alone. No one came into this room alone. None of these businesses that we're awarding are sole proprietorships. Teams made these successes possible. Supporters made these successes possible. So that's why we have to work together. That's why we have to band together. That's why we have to stand tall alongside one another so that we can create the conditions for more and more people, more and more communities, more and more businesses, more and more industries to be successful. Because when you roll all of that up, when you pile it all on top of one another, that is what makes a successful state. A successful state is only as successful as the successful people who live there. So let's choose to work toward one another's success, because there's room for all of us to grow and be our best selves. So thank you so much for having me here. Thank you for being here. This is such an exciting event. I hope to be able to support it going forward, as I'll continue to support and partner with Ann Arbor Spark to make sure that this growth is only just the beginning. Thank you very much. So I want to propose a toast to all the, not just the winners, okay? This is going to be like YMCA with it, not just the winners. I want to propose a toast to the winners who we're awarding tonight, but I want to toast to the people who have supported the winners tonight as well. This is a victory that we all share, and I want to congratulate each and every one of you. Cheers.
Thank you, Lieutenant Governor. Let's give the Lieutenant Governor another round of applause. What a great speech.
Hi, good evening. I'm Dave Rude. I'm CFO of DT Energy, and more so honored to be chair of Ann Arbor Spark, and work with a great board of directors and a great staff at Ann Arbor Spark. First, I just want to echo what Paul said earlier, and thank you all for being here tonight to celebrate Ann Arbor Spark's FastTrack Awards. The achievement of these companies who have experienced 20% growth over a sustained period is truly remarkable and worthy of our admiration. And what's really exciting about these FastTrack Awards tonight is just the variety of companies being honored. And also, exciting are the awardees that have won a FastTrack for several years and counting, so have kept this 20% growth going for a long time. So without further ado, we'll start with the awards, and I'm pleased to present our first year FastTrack Award winners.
First year winner, AdAdapted. AdAdapted is the leading add-to-list mobile advertising and insights platform built for CPG brands, agencies, and retailers. The team harnesses the power of shopping list marketing to help brands reach their ideal shoppers in-store and online right when they are deciding what to buy.
First year award winner, Shack Shine Ann Arbor. ShackShine offers friendly, uniformed technicians who arrive in shiny, organized vans to complete cleaning projects at residential and business properties. Equipment like water-fed poles, filtration systems, and gutter vacuums ensure that ShackShine completes work safely and quickly.
ShackShine's not here today.
First year winner, SkySpecs. SkySpecs helps renewable energy owners maximize their output through automated asset management solutions. Their solutions include analytics, wind turbine blade expertise, engineering projects, collaborative software to manage and analyze data from multiple sources, digitization of data, planning, and consultation on high-cost repair campaigns.
First year award winner, SkySync. SkySync enables organizations to discover, classify, and orchestrate content at scale, providing complete oversight to all stakeholders without the need for user intervention. SkySync offers a unified platform for managing unstructured data while enabling a modern, holistic approach to proactively automating data governance and security policies across entire organizations.
All right, next up are our 2-year FastTrack Award winners.
Second year award winner, Ability to Engage. Ability to Engage is a strategy and insight catalyzer that provokes change via consumer research plus brand strategy plus innovation. Ability to Engage starts by asking the right questions, getting immersed in the fundamentals of the category and/or business, and creating analysis-based methodologies to lead teams to growth.
Second year award winner, Metric Marketing. Metric marketing is rooted in the belief that businesses, small and large, deserve marketing strategies that make a real difference. Since their start, Metric Marketing's leading experts have built hundreds of state-of-the-art, fully optimized websites, developed top-notch marketing strategies, and managed robust social media platforms for a range of diverse clients.
Second year award winner, MIHQ. MIHQ is a high-energy, cooperative entrepreneurial community with more than 160,000 square feet on Ann Arbor's west side. MIHQ helps local companies grow by providing functional, affordable space in a collaborative environment that fosters acceleration. The companies who call MIHQ home span from life sciences and medical devices to robotics, business development, and more.
Second year award winner, New Eagle. New Eagle specializes in mechatronic control systems, the electronic brains that drive mechanical systems. While some companies ask New Eagle to design and build systems and custom applications from start to finish, others rely on them for expert support and advice. They put customers in total control of their IP, supply chain, and project, all the way from development to production.
Second-year award winner, Rydberg Technologies. Rydberg Technologies is a research and development company and manufacturer of quantum technologies for next-generation sensing, measurement, and imaging solutions. Rydberg Technologies specialize in atomic vapor cells, optical frequency trackers, and atomic RF measurement services, among other cutting-edge technologies.
Second-year award winner, Thriving Minds Behavioral Health. Thriving Minds specializes in the evaluation and treatment of anxiety, depression, and behavioral disorders using engaging, empathetic, and research-based interventions. Thriving Minds has an exceptional team of psychologists, therapists, and social workers, as well as graduate interns and a fantastic office staff. They are leading the way in the important field of mental health.
Second-year award winner, TORRANCE Learning. TORRANCE Learning is a custom learning design and development firm located in Chelsea, Michigan. They design and develop custom learning experiences to help drive clients' results, combining performance-based instructional design with a rich media, interaction, and reflection that fuel learning.
Second-year award winner, Work It Health. Work It Health is a certified B Corporation, a mission-driven business dedicated to making a social impact. The Work It Health team has solidified online treatment for substance use, mental health, and co-occurring disorders as a comparable alternative to brick-and-mortar outpatient services. Their team is on a mission to change the way addiction is treated in America.
And now we'll present our 3-year FastTrack Award, and this is when it's getting to 5 years of 20% growth, so it's getting to be pretty amazing growth.
Third-year award winner, Ann Arbor T-Shirt Company. The Ann Arbor T-Shirt Company is a world-class full-service print and embroidery company. Their clients range from local schools and universities to NATO units overseas and internationally renowned recording artists. With flexible manufacturing and in-house web development to accommodate requests, Ann Arbor T-Shirt is prepared to meet their clients' printing needs.
Third-year award winner, the Really Useful Information Company. TRUC was founded by a team of entrepreneurs who are passionate about education. They've created easy-to-understand guides to make entrepreneurship accessible to everyone who has the right determination. TRUC is committed to helping their community succeed by providing accessible and actionable guides and information.
To the 3-year awardees. Next up is our 5-year winners. This year, 5-year winners.
5th-year award winner. Beal Properties. Beal Properties provides property management services in cities within a 1-hour drive of Toledo, Ohio, and Ypsilanti, Michigan. Beal Properties manages more than 2,000 apartments, single-family homes, and commercial office suites in southeastern Michigan and Toledo, Ohio.
Fifth-year award winner. Torrent Consulting. Torrent Consulting is a summit-tier Salesforce consulting partner with 5 locations in 2 countries. They deliver expert solutions across industries and across the full suite of Salesforce platforms. Torrent Consulting is passionate about tapping into their deep Salesforce and business expertise to drive clients to hit their growth objectives.
This year, we also have one 6-year FastTrack Award winner.
Sixth-year award winner. Doc Network. Doc Network is the leading electronic health record system for camps, childcare, and schools. Their secure, easy-to-use web-based solution helps manage health forms, allergies, and medications, and it enables illness and injury tracking. Doc Network has over 20 incredible team members, all working together to solve challenging problems, make a real impact, and build something big.
And then finally, our last FastTrack Award winner is a 9-year winner.
Ninth-year award winner. Oxford Companies. Oxford Companies is an Ann Arbor-based business that manages and leases more than 2.6 million square feet of commercial property, provides housing to more than 1,000 residents, and has built an investment portfolio worth $400 million. Above everything, Oxford Companies pride themselves most on their accountability in working together to actively build their greatest asset of all, our communities.
So it's just a remarkable group of company. Congratulations again to everybody. I just want some amazing. As Paul mentioned earlier, tonight's event is the kickoff of a2Tech360, which is our community celebration of innovation and arts. And Ann Arbor Spark and its partners are presenting over 20 events over the next week, so there should be something there for everyone. And these events are open to the public. Most are free, so please talk to anyone here from Spark's team about a2Tech360, or you can go to a2Tech360.com for more information. And we hope to see everybody in the coming week as we celebrate the innovation and arts in our community. So that concludes our formal program. Feel free to stay and catch up with colleagues, and congratulate our awardees, and drive safe and have a wonderful rest of the weekend. And thanks again to everybody.